Join me as I take on the challenge of making the most deliciously tender pork ribs you've ever tasted. Can I nail this recipe this weekend? I'm super excited to share with you a recipe that's not only mouth-wateringly delicious, but also surprisingly simple to make. This pork ribs recipe is a game changer, perfect for any meal, and it's sure to become a favorite in your household. We've all been there, spending hours in the kitchen trying to perfect the art of cooking ribs, only to end up with a tough, flavorless disaster. It's frustrating, right? I mean, who doesn't love a good rack of ribs, but it seems like it's a hit or miss. Sometimes they're too chewy, other times they're dry, and it's just not what we're craving. The struggle is real, and that's why I'm here to help. The key to great ribs is finding that perfect balance of tenderness and flavor. We've all had those ribs that just fall off the bone, but they're so overcooked that they're mushy. Or they've got a ton of flavor, but they're as tough as leather. It's all about getting it just right. When you do, man, it's pure magic. Your taste buds do the happy dance and you're left craving more. So, what's the secret to achieving that tender fall-off-the-bone texture and that explosion of flavors? Well, it's not just about slapping some ribs on the grill and hoping for the best. It takes a bit of know-how, the right ingredients, and a technique that'll make your ribs stand out from the crowd. Let's get started with the ingredients. You'll need a rack of pork ribs, some brown sugar, smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. That's it for the dry rub. For the sauce, we're keeping it simple with barbecue sauce, honey, and apple cider vinegar. Each of these ingredients plays a crucial role in creating that tender, flavorful result. The brown sugar and smoked paprika add a depth of flavor while the garlic powder gives it a bit of punch. And don't even get me started on the barbecue sauce. It's the icing on the cake. Preparing the ribs is a breeze. Simply remove the membrane from the back of the ribs. Trust me, it's worth the extra effort. And then generously apply your dry rub. Make sure to coat it evenly so every bite is packed with flavor. The dry rub is what sets the stage for that incredible flavor. With your ribs prepped and ready to go, it's time to talk about the cooking method. This is where the magic happens. I'm using a combination of low and slow cooking to achieve that tender, fall-off-the-bone texture. By cooking the ribs at a low temperature for a longer period, the meat becomes tender and juicy. It's a game changer, trust me. The real secret to my ribs is the finishing touch. A sweet and tangy glaze that takes it to the next level. During the last 10 minutes of cooking, I brush the ribs with a mixture of barbecue sauce, honey, and apple cider vinegar. The result is a sticky, caramelized crust that's absolutely irresistible. To recap, the key to these deliciously tender pork ribs is the combination of a flavorful dry rub, low and slow cooking, and that sweet and tangy glaze. It's a straightforward recipe that's hard to mess up, and the result is well worth the effort. If you're as excited as I am about trying out this recipe, I encourage you to give it a shot this weekend and share your results in the comments below. I'd love to see how they turn out and hear any tips you've got. And if you're looking for more grilling and barbecue inspiration, be sure to check out my other videos. There's plenty more where this came from.